On the right here.
What would you say after the game on Saturday was kind of the overall message that you guys had as an offensive line unit, how you guys feel like you played?
I feel like we played really good. Still things to fix, but overall I was really proud of the boys and we're just excited, you know. Having that first win was really good.
All right, on the right here, Austin.
Gio, how does it work with adjusting protections pre-snap? Is that something that you guys as an offensive line are doing? Is it something Bryce can do? Can you both do it?
We both do it, but it's mostly crip and then the tackles if they see anything, and then guards. Like, we work as a unit, and if Bryce sees something we don't see, then he would fix it.
Is that especially important in a game like this where it's going to be loud and they're going to move around a lot on defense?
Yeah, it's going to be important on the O-line and on Bryce, yes.
We'll go to the left side in the back. Zach.
What would your advice be to your freshman quarterback on handling the hostility of a road environment? And obviously, that's louder on offense than on defense.
Just chill out. You know, it's not. The fans are going to always be loud. We're used to it. Just like how Coach Moore said, like, we're used to it being loud. And practice are very loud, sometimes louder than the game. So I think he's ready. He's very mature.
We'll go all the way to your right here in the corner, Dennis.
You know, what's it like being you guys are an underdog in this game last night, and what's it, walking up to the stadium, walking into the stadium, knowing that, it's a hostile environment. What's all that like?
We're used to being underdogs. I'd rather be underdog than be a favorite sometimes, and just having that chip, I felt like we've always played with the chip since I've gotten here. The environment just, it's a different environment, and we're just ready for the opportunity and the challenge.
I think a silent counts rating, you guys practice that? How adept are you getting, think you guys?
Yeah, we're very in-depth in those. Yeah, we're good with those, yes.
We'll go back to the left side in the corner there, Alejandro.
Gio, what are some lessons that you took from last year's Week 2 game against Texas that you feel like are helpful in a marquee matchup like this one?
That's a good question. I would say just being fundamentally sound, being disciplined, and just having that drive within you and as a unit, and you have to stay as a unit, especially for the O-line. Like, no matter, they're great players. Let's say how it is. They are great players. We're great players, and I love these type of matchups when you get two monsters going against each other, and we'll just keep going, and a great week of practice and a great game.
Go back to your right in the front here, Brian.
You guys seem to go tempo a lot more on offense yesterday than compared to any time last season. I guess how much of an adjustment is that for an offensive lineman, and what's your mindset when you guys start
go? It was really good, and I felt like the boys handled it really good. It was different, but I think we did a really good job handling it, and the wide receivers and Bryce did a really good job handling it too. So I think it's going to be a good game changer for us this year.
Right back to your left in the back there, Joel.
Gio, I've heard a couple times now, practices actually get louder than games. What are you guys doing that actually simulates it to that level?
Man, they got every speaker hooked up, playing as loud as possible during certain periods, and it's good so we could work on silent counts, we could work on when the environment is going to be loud during games, and it helps us out a lot.
Some additional questions? Staying on the left there, John, and then Anthony.
Been around long enough to see different guys develop. What do you see out of Klein that has allowed him to step up and have a game like he did the other night?
I feel like the biggest thing was his attitude to the game and just playing free, and he did a great job on Saturday doing that. And just, I've been around the block for a while now, and just seeing everybody develop, Klein, like you said, and other players it's really amazing to see, even myself.
All right, just next to him, Anthony.
How much different did it feel for you and Evan playing Saturday on the left side back where you're both more comfortable than last season?
I felt good. And I felt like we worked really good together. We had a whole year to work on the left side, and it felt fluid. It felt like we had that chemistry just like we had on the right side.
We have time for a couple more if anyone has additional questions for Gio. We'll go back to Alejandro on the left.
You guys had a couple run plays of 50-plus yards, a couple pass plays of 30-plus yards. Was it a relief to see that happen, or what was your emotional reaction after last year?
felt good. You know, it felt good that the O-line was doing their job to make it happen for the boys, and the boys did what they had to do. You know, justice. You know, during the second touchdown, that was a 50-yard one, right? Felt good. You know, blocking your guy and then you see him down the field, running, and you're not having to do another play. It felt pretty good.
In the right, on the right, all the way in the back there, Andrew.
Has Sharon talked about his playing time at Oklahoma with you guys at all? Are you?
I know it because, you know, he used to be my online coach. He said he had a great time. You know, he told us his whole process and all that, and why he pursued coaching.
A little farther up, Tony.
As much as he's trying to not make it about himself, I guess, is there any, you guys obviously want to win every game, but is there like some added incentive, like wanting to do this for him from the players?
To be honest with you, no, not really. You know, we want to win. And that's the most important thing. It could be New Mexico, it could be Nebraska, it could be Oklahoma, the team down south. Like, we want to win. We want to do everything possible, play our best, do our best, and win the game.
Anything final? We all set?
How would you grade Bryce's block to spring Justice Haynes?
10 out of 10. You know, when I seen that, I was like, yeah, I haven't seen that one before, you know, from a QB. And I know he's young. He'll understand. I told him, man, just be careful, especially not your throwing shoulder, you know. But he's a physical, great kid.
Isaiah, want to finish
I'll
this off?
just to add that to that, how much does that kind of galvanize you guys as an offense when you see like your freshman quarterback go out and do something like that? How much does that kind of endear him to you?
You know, I just feel like he's playing within the program. Like, you know, we play smash mouth football, and when you see your QB do it, it's very special. And we just take pride in that. And when he does something like that, it hypes us up too. Just like when we have a good block, and he gets hyped up, same type of thing.